Thanks for tuning in today. We entertain the village and talk about shit we stole. Hey, it's Rage and Pillage, interviewing all the players. Every place we filled and reminiscing on the days that we made a killing. Burley, no chill, man. Got the Viking mindset. Bring the minds to your buildings, leaving fire behind us. So reminder, we drink till the drink diminish. Give a fuck what you think. Came to Rage and Pillage. Are you ready?
Oh, hell yeah, bitches. We're fucking back. Monday night this time. Suck my dick. Ra-ta-ta-ta. Boom. We got a good guest tonight. We got two guests tonight. One of them's running a little bit late because we started the show early. We're making changes for the guests. Joe Russell's here.
The other guest is right on time. We're early.
yeah, we're early like a motherfucker. Joe Russell's here, host of the Cheese Show with his old lady, and he's also a stand-up comic out of the New York area. What's up, brother?
How you doing, buddy? Where do you actually live? Where's your central time?
Yeah, I'm in Houston,
zone?
bro. I'm in Houston. Oh,
okay.
Yeah, not one of those weird fucking buttfuck cities. I'm in a real city. So
okay.
You ever come down here?
I went to Austin.
Well, everybody goes to Austin nowadays. Goddamn comedy hub of America now.
Well, I was there pre-comedy boom.
Okay.
Joe Rogan landed his space shuttle there.
Back when it was still fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
How long ago was that? How old are you, by the way?
I'm like 34.
Okay. We're about the same age. Okay. So you remember the good old days in Austin.
I was probably there like 5-6 years ago.
Okay. Yeah. Back before it was too weird. Austin used to be weird, but then it got crazy with the fucking homeless and shit. And then you couldn't walk down the road and shit, dude. Like I went there to party 3 or 4 years ago, and I was like, man, this shit's gotten fucking strange here compared to when I went on my senior trip over there and shit, you know. Fucking
well, dude, you're preaching to the choir. I live in New York City. I mean, the homeless, they're insane. They're just I've had I had a guy try to like trip me the other day. Like he held out his leg so I would fall.
But it seems like y'all figured out the homeless in New York City, right? Like
we figured out how to ignore them. That's what
exactly. You figure out how to ignore. Like it's new everywhere else. Everywhere else is like, oh, what the fuck's going on in these tent cities and shit, you know?
Yeah, we don't have too many tents, but it's really bad. Certainly in the places where I do stand up, where it's mostly in the village where. God, if you sit at one of those outdoor cafes or try to eat a slice of pizza outside, you're going to get asked 3 times for $1.
Are they not friendly? Are they
some
aggressive?
Some of them are like Satan incarnated. like I made the guy that tried to trip me. What happened was I went to get a falafel sandwich, and as I was paying, he walks up to me and asked me if I had $1, and I said, you're kind of caught at that point because he sees you have a whole wad of cash.
Oh,
in
no
your hand.
Shit.
So I said, no, sorry, man. I can't do it. And he walks away all mad. And then a couple hours later, I walk past him and he sort of sees me on the corner of his eye and just lifts his foot back and like tries to trip me.
Yeah. I'm guessing you're not a violent man because I probably would have went back at him. You know,
I don't want to have to like wash my hands after.
Yeah, that good fucking point. You know, that's probably how COVID started, right? Fucking. I heard a story recently. Somebody was talking about there was I guess it was like a Circle K or some shit in New York City where the homeless people would open the door, and like as that they would be like asking for $1 as they open the door for you, right?
Yeah.
So they installed the automatic doors.
Yeah.
And it really fucked up the homeless guy's business. You know,
I think you're talking about exactly where I got tripped.
No,
you know what
shit.
They were trying at the exact that it was a 7-Eleven, and they just did that. They just changed it to a sliding door, automatic sliding door. What they also try to do is they play classical music outside because for some reason it agitates them. I think they don't like. They're like, yeah, they're like, I'm learning something.
Oh, class, fuck me. You know?
It's a thing they tried in every city where like they'll play like Bach and Beethoven and stuff outside, and it just like, I don't know, maybe it messes with the meth or something like that.
Have you ever heard that? Like, what do they play for? Like the music that they play for? What's it called? Like whenever they have
Guantanamo
somebody.
Bay?
Yeah. Have you ever heard like the list for that?
No, I'd assume it would be
Okay.
like Honky Tonk Badonkadonk or like
Okay, do you?
Billy
It
Ray
would kind of
Cyrus.
blow your mind. List of music for. I'm gonna guess on Guantanamo, and fucking Google's gonna help me out here. Okay, are you ready for this?
Can I guess one more? Can I
Yeah,
say
yeah, yeah.
I want like something crazy like Let the Bodies Hit the Floor, because I
You just
think
called that one. That's number one.
okay.
That is number
Okay.
one. Then
Because
the
if you're
next
like
one is
Muslim, like from the Middle East, you probably never heard anything like that before.
the next one is Bye Bye Miss American Pie,
Okay.
which on repeat would suck ass. Raspberry Beret, I've never heard of that one.
Okay.
Enter Sandman, pretty
Okay.
solid.
That's just a good song.
Die Motherfucker Die. Jesus Christ. There's another one called Fuck Your God. Okay, I don't know what we're diving into, but yeah,
You know,
they have a whole.
I used to run karaoke for many years back here. I'm in Buffalo right now. I'm visiting my family for Thanksgiving, and I used to run karaoke every Thursday night. I'd set up my shit, bring it to a bar, set up the speakers and the microphone. And one of the most annoying songs was Meatloaf, Paradise by the Dashboard Lights.
By the
Is that what it's
Dashboard
called?
Lights. Yes, it is.
Like that song's 14 minutes long. I could go
That's
take a shit.
tough.
It was like break time for me.
Well, I heard a story. This dude was talking about how he was a bouncer at a club where fucking that Steve Aoki guy was playing, right? You know who he is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, quote unquote playing.
Pressing his
And
iTunes.
some chick ran up behind and was like, wanted to fuck him. So he called the bouncer dude up. He's like, just act like you're doing shit. It's all a playlist. Just, I'm going to go fuck this bitch in the back. These guys don't do shit, dude. They don't do shit. Fucking.
Yeah. So I used to be an editor, like for TV and stuff like that. So I worked on like MTV stuff, and I once edited MTV Spring Break, and that's like, you know, live from Cancun. It's all these people on the beach.
Wait.
And stuff. So we had these.
What year?
You know what I mean?
I might remember this one.
Oh God. This probably was 9 years ago.
Okay.
Cancun.
I mean, Blink-182 still wasn't hot, but maybe My Chemical Romance was there.
I don't think they had anyone playing actual instruments there. I think it was all DJs.
There he is. Jimothy just showed up. All right, we're talking MTV Spring Break. You remember this?
Vaguely, yeah.
What? Are you kidding me? All right, this is good shit. This is what I used to jerk off to before I had porn.
And so I was the editor for this show, and there's a DJ. There'd be the DJ on stage, and then like there'd be a head, like a camera from above with like a GoPro. And some of the DJs were like, "Do not use that camera," because they didn't want them to. They don't want people to see that they're not actually doing anything.
Fake moving the fucking knobs and shit.
Yeah. Just fading it back and forth. I don't know what they're doing.
Somebody did
it's like
this
lip syncing for DJs.
Dude, if that's all I gotta do, I'm in, dog. They get pussy. Yeah, all I gotta do is that. Hell yeah, dude.
That's it.
I'm getting all sorts of weird pussy, dude. The fucking dude, Molly pussy's gotta be the best pussy. For sure. For sure.
Why only stop at girls named Molly? Doesn't even matter.
Oh, good point. Good point. Yeah. I'll also take heroin, meth, fucking a mouth's a mouth, right? Fuck it, dude. The less teeth, the better. Ah, we called it. Hell yeah. So Jimothy's down here. He's a radio host down in Kentucky.
Oh, nice.
Hell yeah. So
how's the comedy scene there? Is there a club
we
there?
actually have a pretty decent comedy club it's in Louisville, so it's about half hour north of me. But the Louisville Comedy Club, they get a lot of big names and stuff in there. So
Wow, that's awesome.
It's pretty decent scene over there.
And
Okay.
right
Free
close to
tickets for your
Cincy.
birthday, so.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's only about 2.5 hours because we actually just spent our Thanksgiving vacation at the Great Wolf Lodge up just past Cincinnati, over right next to Kings Island. So just
Okay.
drove through there.
Okay.
Cincy's booming right now. Cincy's
I love
booming
Cincinnati.
right now. Yeah. Their comedy scene is fucking popping off. I've had a bunch of guys from Cincy on. I mean, you know what Skankfest is, right, Joe?
I was there.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I just came back from Skankfest. This is
That's
my
all
first ever festival. I did a few of the shows. It was
Well, now I
nuts,
feel
man.
like a real piece of shit because I was there too. Fuck.
You were? We probably walked
Yeah.
past each other.
Yeah,
Honestly,
we probably did.
I saw 8 dudes that looked like you.
There's a good chance we all look the same there. Yeah.
What
But,
show did you go to?
I mean, all of them, dude. I went.
Oh, okay.
I went to a lot of the smaller stand-up spotlights and stuff. But I mean, I tried to get in all the big ones, and then you ended just high on cocaine the whole time.
Yeah,
but that's just everybody, right?
Yeah, they had me in that room where it was like the continuous show, like from noon to, it was just like past them, like comedian after comedian. So I think Friday I think it was 10 or 11 o'clock, and then Saturday was like 8 or 9, and then I believe Sunday I did like 3 or 4 p.m.
Well, holy shit! No, I booked this not knowing that you were even there. I feel like a piece of shit now. My bad, dude.
It's crazy what they created there. What a amazing fan base of just people that love comedy.
Are you familiar with what this is, Jimothy?
No, I've never heard of it.
So Skankfest is a comedy festival started by the Gas Digital Network, I guess you'd say. You know, and
Louis J. Gomez.
Yeah, Louis J. Gomez, and they have Big J. Okerson and Dave Smith, and just about every major comedian rolls through. Just about,
Roseanne was there. Yeah.
Roseanne, yeah, she was a wild bitch. But they bring in they pay all the comedians pretty well. I'm guessing you got paid decently for what you came in for, right?
It covered this is my first time there. I was like I don't even know first year performer, and so it pretty much paid for my travel expenses and a few $100 left over, so
that's solid considering a lot of people pay to go to festivals.
A lot of people submit like $30. Like I got sent something it was called like the Red Clay Comedy Festival the other day, and it was like, oh yeah, you pay us $30 just for us to look at your tape. It's like, what?
Yeah, exactly.
I get it. You got to have some intern sit and watch 100 hours of bad stand-up, but you got to pay for them somehow. But
the cool thing about this is, Jimothy, is fucking everybody's amongst everybody. All the comedians are walking through the crowds. You're seeing all these big names, and then you're at the point where you're like, okay, you don't want to mob them because they're just people at this point. They're a part of the crowd.
Yeah.
It's cool, man. It's fucking cool.
Yeah.
It's I know I got twice now. I've got to see my comedy hero, fucking Doug Stanhope. He's my favorite ever.
Yeah.
So
dude, I was in that green room, and they're standing there. I didn't talk to any of these guys because I'm afraid to talk to him, but like it was Doug, and then I look over and there's Violent J from the Clown Posse. They're I'm just like, where am I right now?
Yeah, that's what happened, dude. I was the whole room was going wong 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 because I was on mushrooms, sitting on those the couches next to the fucking stripper pole.
Yeah,
that's where I was stuck. I couldn't move, and then all of a sudden I see fucking Violent J. I'm like, I best get up for this because 13-year-old Burley's gonna hate himself if he doesn't get a picture with this guy.
Yeah. He seemed like a good guy. Did you talk to him?
He was nice as fuck, but he was also on mushrooms, so he was geeking as much as I was. So
I don't know if I want to be on mushrooms hanging out with Violent J from Insane Clown Posse. I think I'd be like freaking out. I
would gladly do it again. But that's cool, man. It sucks. I didn't know you were there. I'd have fucking watch one of your shows or something. Maybe I did and fucking don't remember. I don't fucking know, dude.
Maybe you did. I don't know.
It's
It was
3 days of comedy is a lot, dude. I know 5 days in Vegas is one day too many. It's
Yeah, I took a Spirit Airlines flight out of there at night, and so I had to stay an
Yuck.
extra day on Monday. And boy, I was done after that Monday because I walked from Fremont Street, Old Vegas, all the way to New Vegas, and that was like an hour and a half walk. And I walked past like 14 wedding chapels and 10 weed dispensaries, and I was ready to get out of Vegas.
Are you a sober cat?
I got beer right now.
Well, I mean, but, so you don't smoke weed or anything like that?
Once in a while, I will. I was high school like every day, college every day, multiple times a day, and then now I just smoke, and I start thinking about like my parents dying and stuff. So I'm gonna. I had to scale that back a little bit. It's that 20 minutes when you're like way too high that I can't deal with. So I got to like, if I'm gonna do it, I'll be alone. I'll do it alone, and then I'll go like wash my hair while the scary part is happening, and then afterwards, I'm usually good for the next couple hours. Then I have fun.
Are you that way, Jimothy? Where you just fucking do you smoke at all? I don't know.
I do. The thing about me is I usually will hit a vape, or I like gummies a lot. Occasionally, I've got like some dog walkers sitting over there. I've got a couple of those left. And it works like Viagra for me though. Every single time I get stoned, I'm just like immediately bricked up. Like I don't have a choice.
No shit.
It's just how it happens. Like I don't know what it is. It's the same thing. If I have surgery and I take like they give you like oxys and like Percocets and stuff like that, like I'm not like abusing them or anything. I'll just take one normally. My nose gets itchy and my dick gets hard. This every single time.
God damn. So, okay.
Don't know what it is, but
I've
been abstaining.
You have bruises on your cock.
November.
No nut November's been a motherfucker. What did I send you the other day? I fucked up. No N-word November. Yeah.
You lasted one day.
Yeah, I lasted
that was
a
on like
single
November
day.
2nd.
Yeah. You stubbed your toe on the coffee table, and it was all over with.
It was just Houston traffic. It's a bitch. Okay, so I'm looking at more of these. Fucking Hit Me Baby One More Time is another one that they give to Guantanamo people.
Mm.
They do the Blues Brothers Rawhide.
Okay.
And then Barney's I Love You. That one would get me. I'll tell you anything you want to know. I'll tell you anything.
It was me.
Yeah, it was definitely. Fucking. But yeah, the fucking. Oh man, when I have this issue whenever I do gummies, especially gummies, edibles get me. Where I will sit here at my computer, I'm watching a movie, and then all of a sudden, like, why do I have a podcast? Podcast is gay. What the fuck am I doing? Nobody gives a fuck. You know, just like I'll sit here forever and think about why am I fucking doing this? You need to now go, you need to reinvent yourself. Yeah. Now that's when I snap out of it. Whenever you ever tell yourself you need to reinvent yourself, just stop. Yeah. That should snap you out of it.
I mean, sometimes that it's an weed. It is that uncomfortable feeling at first, but sometimes it gives you some good advice. It's like one time that inner monologue told me to like call my grandparents more, and I actually started doing it. So
mushrooms have done that for me. This year's the year that I discovered mushrooms in a big bad way.
Oh wow.
And fucking like, yeah, that has changed. Like I call my parents more. Literally what you were talking about. That's what I do. Yeah. You know, my parents
I wanted to try
20 minutes
until you told me that.
Dude, like my parents live 20 minutes from my house, and I saw them once a year.
Same.
I was like, eesh.
Yeah, I saw my mom twice this year, Easter and Thanksgiving.
Now, do you have an issue with your parents?
Not really an issue. I just don't like them.
Oh, okay. Well, okay, gotcha.
It's that thing where it's just like it's still, you know, I'm a grown ass man. And it's always like, well, why are you doing that? Why are you getting more money? Why are you spending your money on getting tattoos? Why are you ruining your body? And it's like, that did not ruin this body. I promise you that. This little piece of ink in my arm did not ruin this body. And it's just like, it's stupid.
Super religious?
So it's nah, not really. They
Okay.
are when it comes to like holidays and stuff. And like sometimes my mom will post some like shit that's like, oh, if you woke up today, thank God for all this. And it's like, where was that last week? I'm like, I've literally been to the store with you as you bought dick-shaped pasta. You weren't thanking God that day, Mom. Like, it's ridiculous.
I had my
it's
mom.
that fake. It's
Speaking of Facebook posts, my mom once shared a thing that said, like, I bet you won't share or like or comment on this picture of Jesus. And it was a picture of Obi-Wan Kenobi from Attack of the Clones.
No,
Yeah.
my
no.
mom has shared that too. Yep.
Oh no.
It's like, oh, you should have watched those movies with me when I was younger, Mom.
Yeah. Oh my God. That's amazing. That's amazing. I don't have Facebook. Well, I have Facebook for the show. Don't look at it. It hasn't been updated since August. Fucking, I don't know how to use Facebook, so I don't know how to look at it. So
Well, now it's just to see who's died.
oh, well, is that what it is? What's the new fucking thing? What's coming out? I mean, you guys are on the cusp of. You're in the radio game. You have to keep up with shit. Well, radio's not really in the cusp of like the now
Radio is hardly cutting edge.
I just realized what I just said. Fucking, but I mean, Joe's
Just
doing
being,
fucking like
Nikola Tesla.
yeah. Hey, Joe's doing like sketches and shit. I've written a bunch of sketches. I don't even know how to start filming one. So fucking
Yeah, I find the most important thing with sketches is you just gotta do them, and it's like doing stand up where your first one's gonna probably suck, but then you just keep doing them, because the hard part is just actually doing it and making yourself. I tell yourself I'm gonna film it on Sunday, no matter how I don't want to do it that morning.
well, I mean, like fucking like okay, both of you guys have filmed like some pretty funny little things online. I have never done that. I don't have. I think about it, and then my wife, every idea I have, I'm like, just hold the camera, and she's like, "What the fuck? Get the fuck out of here!" So fucking like, there's none of that. So you two have like supporting like spouses, I guess, but. Like, have you ever had one that you thought like this is gonna be the fucking one, and then just shits the bed?
All of them, almost all of them.
9 out of 10. Yeah.
I'll tell you what happened though. This summer, I was here in Buffalo with my wife, and we were driving. My dad has a Jeep that you can take the top off and the doors and stuff. So we're driving around, and we see this disgusting dinosaur sculpture in someone's yard. Like they made it out of like metal and chicken wire, and the plaster was all falling off. Must have been there for a decade. So my wife made the stupid Jurassic Park video with like the Jurassic Park music.
Yeah.
And she puts it, and she edited it on her phone in 5 minutes and was like, "Hey, do you want to collaborate with me on this?" I go, "No, this is the stupidest thing ever." It got 7 million views.
God damn it.
Million. I wanted to bite down on the barrel of a gun. It's like, do you know how many weeks I've spent on other sketches that have gotten nothing?
Dude, yeah, I've got buddies that are out in your area, man, and fucking they'll spend a few weeks like writing it, and then they'll do it, and then it'll get millions of views. I'm like, okay, how do I get into that mindset? Fucking, I guess it helps if you have a spouse that's willing to film it.
Yeah,
I'm doing everything on a GoPro. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a tripod or something, dude. There's gonna be no moving shots in my shit. I just recently discovered pickleball, so I'm on to like make some pickleball sketches, and nobody wants to like. Even my buddy that I play pickleball with, he's like, "That's gay." Okay, sorry, dude. I'm trying to make something of myself here. Fucking, it's yeah, it sucks.
With pickleball, I played a game we called pickleball when I was in like middle school, and it makes me wonder: is this pickleball like the same thing? It's basically like a wiffle ball, but with like ping pong paddles. Is it like the same kind of deal?
No. This is one dude lays on all fours, and the other dude runs as fast as he can with a boner. It's like
he's on edibles.
like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, am I playing the wrong pickleball? No,
I can play that one because I got bad knee. I can be the dude on the ground though.
Yeah. That's all I am. That's I. You know, Nobody ever volunteers to be monkey in the middle except this guy. Fucking. No, you're right. It's paddle balls with the wiffle ball. Yeah.
Okay, so it's the same thing. All right.
It was a game
when
invented by like people that were in an old folks home, and then fucking
because it's table tennis, but like ginormous, so that they have room. I see. Now we had a tournament. I was in 8th grade, and I'm still bitter about this to this day. And there were these 2 like preppy blonde chicks, and my partner wasn't there that day. Like he was out of class, and I beat these girls by myself. But they like cheated, and they like lied and like moved the score on the board. I'm like, you didn't even score that. I'm like, I won. Yeah, but they cheated to like advance in our little like class wide tournament, because I had gotten to like the 3rd level of it by myself, and they cheated, and I'm still like bitter to this day over no prize was given over that or anything, but my pride is damaged to this day. And I told my teacher, Mr. Cantrell, I remember this, and I said, they cheated. I'm like, can you put me ahead? He's like, no. And he just did not care. And I was like, you know what? It's because you got these skinny blonde chicks, and I'm the little fat kid over here. Of course, nobody's going to believe me. But I smoked these bitches, and I'm still mad to this day. This has been 20 years.
This is why you are anti-trans sports. I get it, dude. I get it, dude.
This is biological women playing the sports that I'm against. I mean, I do like watching WNBA. Like,
I bet you those girls have not thought about this since.
Well, you know what? Okay. I just learned this. Did y'all know this? Did you know the WNBA gets money from the NBA?
That makes sense.
Did y'all know that? That's the only reason they still exist.
They're subsidized.
Yeah, they're subsidized by the NBA. I did not know that. Dude,
like when you give money to charity. Like, is it like one of those kind of deals? Are they a 501c or whatever that is?
It's exactly. It's fucking one of those weird things where they're subsidized by the NBA, and fucking that's the only reason they exist, because they're not selling tickets, not big time. We had a guest on the show here. I had a guest on the show here. And he used to do a thing where you can buy all the courtside tickets for like $80.
Mm-hmm.
And fucking, you can just talk mad shit on the sidelines until they kick you out. And then all you have to do is get kicked out. You're cool. He's like, dude, I would buy the entire row of courtside tickets with me and a buddy, and we would just talk mad shit till they kicked you out. Fucking. That's hilarious.
If it was just you were the only one buying the ticket, they're still going to hear you, because it's not going to be very loud in that arena.
There's nobody in that fucking. Yeah, he's like, dude, it was great. He said, all we were doing was hoping for a viral moment, you know?
Did you ever see that YouTuber?
Imagine how loud the ball echoing is in those places.
All the bricks.
That is loud. It's constant shoe squeaking.
Did you ever see that YouTuber went around with a microphone, did like man on the street, and he was like, would you rather have these season WNBA tickets or $1? And everyone picked the $1.
God damn.
Season tickets.
I saw that dude saying he was standing in front of the WNBA, like I guess they had all their banners up and shit at the stadium. And he's like, name one player from this team. They were written on the wall behind him, dude. And they were like, I don't know. He was only hitting up women, and not one of them were fucking like, I don't know. Fucking it was fucking hilarious.
I couldn't name one single player ever. Honestly,
I can name Cheryl Swoops. That's it. That was it. She was kind of a Houston thing for a little bit.
And then
Brittany
Griner,
I know that name because that was the whole political thing. That's the only one I know. I don't know what team she plays for or any of that. And the only reason I know that name is because of the news. If it hadn't been for that, I would still be 0 for however many people there are.
Was she a trans chick? Is that true?
No.
What was her name?
The Brittany Griner.
Brittany Griner.
She was in Russia for weed or something like that.
Yeah, she had like a vape pen and like got held over there.
Somebody posted a video of her on a pool, topless, and it looked like a dude.
I mean, she's fairly
is
bushy,
she trans?
like that.
I think you're just
Oh, yeah.
watching the movie Joanna Man.
Well, Joanna Man is what I jerk off to, sir. So, fucking. Oh, now I'm in a fucking. Okay, all right. I got
Your
flooded with
algorithm's gonna be
pop-ups.
fun after this search.
You have no idea what my algorithm is, dude. This isn't shit. Fucking- This ain't shit. All right, I'm not watching videos. Okay, I think it might have been fake, but I believed it till just now. It happens.
Because there's all these WNBA players, right? And they're all complaining about not getting paid enough and stuff. And I think it's not me that thought of this point. I think it might have been like Bill Burr or something like that. But it's like none of these feminists are going to the games or supporting them. So like,
Oh,
you
that's
want
100%
them to get paid
what it
more,
is.
then go and watch the games. Go be
That's
fans.
100% what it is, dude. Like, if nobody's showing up, they're not the fuck they want, you know? I've also heard that whole equal pay shit is horse shit as well, because dudes end up taking jobs that are more dangerous type of shit.
Like
You ever heard that
crab
one?
Fisherman.
Yeah, exactly. How many fucking chicks you see on that fucking TV show? Right? Fucking
This podcast, we all look like we're on Deadliest Catch.
good fucking point. Good fucking point.
I wouldn't
I'm
last
the
a minute.
I'm the captain for sure. And I'm the guy on the video going every time there's a wave. Oh! You know? Fucking that shit looks terrible. It looks terrible.
But the thing is though, you only work like 3 months a year and then you get the rest of the year off. That's pretty.
Dude, but in those
good.
3 months you could die, dog.
Yeah.
Sure.
I sit at a desk for work. I'll take 12 months of that.
What's the worst
Good.
job y'all ever had? What's the worst job y'all ever had?
I worked at McDonald's for like a week.
A whole week?
A whole week I lasted. And then they asked me to come in on a day I was off, and I was like, I was young at the time. I was like 15. I was like, but I wasn't scheduled to work today. I just didn't know that they could do that. And they're like, no, but can you come in? They're like, no, but can you come in? I was like, and I said on the phone, I don't think I'm going to come in anymore. And then I just hung up.
My first real job, I called in like 3 days in a row, like in my first month there, saying I was sick, and they were just like, "You can't do that." I was like, "Oh, okay." That's how I learned. I was like, "Okay, you can't just call in anytime you want." You know? No, I've never worked a food job. I've never worked one.
I worked one for about 2 weeks. I worked at a gas station for a couple of years. And we here in the South, like we've got all of our gas stations are essentially 5-star restaurants. So
the South.
I did a lot of
way
cooking.
up there, dude. You're way
I'm
up
in
there,
Kentucky.
the
It counts. It counts. South of the Ohio, we're good. It's south. It's the Mason-Dixon line is fucking Maryland and Pennsylvania. So,
dude, I got some great barbecue at a gas station in South Carolina this summer. It was amazing. So,
so we're really weird about our barbecue. So really weird about my barbecue, dude.
Crock pot and like some KC Masterpiece and like Sweet Baby Ray's, a bottle of that, like a chicken breast in a crock pot. That's barbecue for me. I'm good. I'm not picky.
Well, y'all have all the good whiskey over there.
That's true. It's made just up the road.
Fucking the worst job I ever had was I worked for a furniture moving company, and people want you to move a grand piano up 3 flights of stairs into their bullshit ass apartment. It sucks ass pretty fucking hard, dude.
Guaranteed.
Yeah.
Then I entered the oil field, and I was done after that. Fucking, I was like, all right, this is better money. Did y'all see this fucking video? Are you a football fan, Joe?
I am not, but my friends are. They're all
okay. Well, then you know what? We're gonna skip this one. Bills. Yeah, it's all regional. But wait, you're up in Buffalo right now. How are you not a fucking Bills fan?
I don't know. I've just always I've just never been into sports for some reason. I've just been a nerd my whole life, but all my friends love it, and I want the Bills to do good because it makes my friends happy.
Okay, what's the nerdiest thing about you? Go.
Well, I used to do magic. As you could tell, I got a Houdini poster. I'm in my childhood bedroom right now. It's preserved like I died in high school. My
Can you
parents
do
haven't
magic
touched
right
it.
now? Can you do magic right
No,
now?
dude, I haven't done it in 10 years. I'm retired.
Oh, hold on. Let's do some magic.
There you
You
go.
got some sort of magic. Can you make
Yeah.
your thumb disappear? I can do that one. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I could do that one.
I can make my finger disappear. Bend over.
Oh, Jesus. So, do you get into like any like? Are you into like paranormal things?
No, because I feel like magic's sort of like the opposite of paranormal stuff.
What?
It's sort of like debunking stuff. Like most magicians are all skeptics, and a lot of them are atheists. And
Well, I don't think you have to be religious to be into the paranormal.
but like Houdini, one of his major things was debunking like all like the paranormal, like everything, like seances and all that stuff.
Didn't he die from a punch to the stomach?
He did. He had yeah. Do you know the story of that?
Yeah, he said he could take a punch from anybody, and he was. Oh yeah, this is the story I heard.
Let me hear what you said. Yeah.
He said he could take a punch from anybody. He was sitting at a bar or having dinner or something, and he turned around and somebody punched him as hard as they could in the stomach. Is that?
Yeah, you're pretty close. I think he was backstage or something, and some football player from the local college or whatever came by, and Houdini could do that, but he had to take a few seconds to tighten up his stomach.
Yeah.
So, but this guy just punched him in the stomach. He wasn't ready, and his appendix ruptured. And I'm sure nowadays you could have saved him, but back then they just put a blanket over you and waited until you died.
Now, was Houdini really a magician, or was he like David Blaine? Like he would just do extreme shit?
I couldn't name you one Houdini trick, but apparently he was a very good magician as far as card tricks.
Hold on. You got posters on the wall. You can't name a single trick.
Well, I know he's known for his escapes more.
That's what I'm saying. The escape
water tank escape and straight jacket escape,
and, like the handcuffs and stuff. Yeah,
he wasn't playing pick a card, any card, right?
I think he was. I think he was doing some of that stuff, but
really?
he did have some of that like illusionist like stuff in his repertoire. But the last job that I just came from, our vice president was he was a glorified man-child who had all of his daddy's money since he owned the company. And he had like Kobe signed jerseys. He had Mike Tyson signed boxing shoes. He had a Michael Jordan signed jersey and basketball like in the hallway as we walked into work. And the most that he had was actually it was a Houdini autograph and a pair of shackles that he used in the show. So like that was like right there, like right next to my desk. It was pretty cool.
And do you know who has the largest collection of Houdini memorabilia?
All right, let's guess. Hold on. Don't tell us.
I'm gonna take a guess.
Yeah.
Zach Bagans.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm gonna say, man, I don't know. I don't even know who Jimothy just said. I'm gonna go with like David Copperfield, maybe. I don't know.
You got it. That's what it was. He's got. He's got a warehouse full of like almost all his shit.
No shit.
Wow.
Okay, I just took a joke.
Yeah.
Old Mr. No, I was about to call him Mr. White Tiger, but I was wrong on that too. Fucking
Copperfield's like a billionaire. Do you know that? He's got an island.
You think so?
Oh yeah, he's been doing like 300 something shows a year for the last 40, 30 years. He's got an island. Look his net worth. It's probably maybe not a billion, right now, but
now he's at one. God damn. Hold on. Let me share. I'm so bad at the internet.
Do you know Lance Burton, like the magician Lance Burton?
Yeah,
the guy that would like teach all this stuff.
Wow.
He just performed here in our Ponug town recently. So
I thought he retired. Huh.
He was there. There's this guy that does magic shows at all of the things here in town, and it's not great. but it's the same show every single time too. Every single time. I've been watching this guy for years, and I like the guy as a dude.
Yeah.
The guy. I hate his magic act though, because I've seen it so many times. And he's very predictable. Like there's a spot where he goes into a straight jacket and he calls somebody up from the audience to he called me up one time, and you do a thing where you pull it to tighten it from the back, and every time, no matter how tight or soft, it's always like, whoa, what are you doing back there, fella? Like that's the spot every single time. It's very predictable, and I like him as a guy, but I hate his show. But he got Lance Burton to come out with him like over the summer and like perform with him. So
Lance is very good.
That was the teacher, man.
Dude, my money is still on David Blaine as the best street magic guy I've ever seen. Period.
I hung out with David Blaine once when I was 16, and I went to New York.
Okay, hold on. Be careful what you tell us. Because
was it on David Copperfield's Island?
Statute of limitations.
Yeah, you were young. You were young and cute back then.
Yeah, I had a buddy here in Buffalo who was a consultant for him, and me and my friends had a couple tricks that we made ourselves, and he wanted to see him, so we went to New York and we hung out for like a whole weekend with the guy. And like at that time, he was like, I was such a huge fan. Like I looked up to him so much. So that was like a crazy experience. He's the funniest, nicest guy ever. Like
funny,
really, really funny, really good sense of humor. But he's so serious.
He seems like a dry motherfucker. Yeah.
Yeah, it's sort of like a character,
Oh, okay.
But if you see him on Rogan, that's more of like who he really is.
I need to peep that one out then. I didn't check that one out.
Yeah, he was just on there a couple weeks ago.
No shit.
Yeah.
Okay. I saw the thing where he was like, you might be able to tell me if this is bullshit or not.
Yeah.
Did he like travel the world to figure out how to swallow a frog?
Oh, I never watched that one, but yeah, that's definitely something he does. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Can you imagine? I'm going to travel the world because I saw some Indian guy on a YouTube video to find out if it's real. And then when I find out it's real, I'm going to stay there and fucking learn how to swallow a frog, drink a gallon of water, spit up the water, and then bring the frog out alive.
Yeah.
What the fuck, dude? Like,
I have this playing card over here with his blood on it. Here, let me show you.
Yeah, let's see that shit. You never know what's
doing that. I've got a sock with some semen on it. It's dry. It's from October.
It's potato flakes.
You ever put on an old sock like that and it like cuts your foot open? It's terrible.
I've definitely put on a crusty sock.
You see this?
Okay, so how'd you get that?
So I was I was there. I was 16, and we were working on this magic trick where you use a little, like a diabetes tester, and it used to like you put on your fingertip and it brings like a little pool of blood up, and you test it. So he's playing with that and working on a trick where he changes that pool of blood into like a ladybug. It was like a cool trick, and so what he did, he did it to his finger. And then he just like was looking for somewhere to wipe the blood, and he picked up this playing card and just wiped his finger on the face of it. And then he just like threw it in the garbage. And then me and my friends were like looking at it after he left. And we're like, one of us is going to take that. Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's faded a lot. But like, if you look at his face, there's like dark smudges all over.
I can see it on the top one. Yeah.
It's enough to frame him for a crime. For sure.
Yeah. No shit.
You just rehydrate it and spread it around. Yeah.
Like, wait, how long did you hang out with the cat?
It was like a weekend. And
so you got to see him develop a new trick.
Well, so it's like a comedy show kind of where you got writers for like a Colbert or something like that. Except you got like magic writers, right? So they'll all sit in a room, and this room's got drawers and drawers and drawers of shit, like just like magic stuff that they could possibly, just anything at their disposal. Or it's New York, they'll just go out and buy stuff that they need,
right?
And they'll like write magic for him, kind of, and develop it with him.
No shit. Like I've always wondered how that shit, like the idea of coming up with your own trick that nobody's ever seen before has to be a motherfucker. You know, like
Yeah.
sleight of hand shit gets me to this day.
Yeah. Yeah, there's
Like-
a lot of magicians that'll sell their magic too. That's a huge market for magicians in the magic community. There's conventions and online stuff, and magicians will come up with magic tricks, figure out a price, and then sell them to like whoever wants to buy them. So most magic that you see, like your friend that you see every year, is probably doing magic that he's bought from somebody or from some online magic shop,
It's got to be, because even he sells like stuff at he'll have like a merch booth set up, and it's all of like that same stuff. Like, oh,
I was waiting for
these magic tricks. Yeah,
I was waiting for Jimmy to be like, "Fuck you! It's all original shit. Fuck you."
he's also a professional wrestler and a champion.
Yeah.
Like stand-ups, we got to be original, right? So it's like
Right.
it's very frowned upon to steal someone's jokes, and like
But
but
I know this day and age is over, but you heard about a lot of comics sending in their jokes to Letterman and fucking Leno and shit like that, you know? And they would just like they would get
they get paid though, right?
small like $250 type of shit, you know?
Yeah, but I mean that's what they wanted to do though. They did it on purpose, you know. And that's for the late night show though.
Yeah, I mean, for
Or
like a
for the
Leno, like
shit-
be a part of the
their act.
monologue or whatever. Hold on, am I freezing
like
up
for the
or
mo-
is it y'all?
That's
right.
good to me.
I think we're good now.
Okay, all right, okay. It all got choppy for a second. Hey, y'all talking Spanish? I'm gonna piss.
¿Cómo se dice? Tengo un
how
pene
do-
muy pequeño.
How do you say David Blaine in español? I
David
don't
Blaine.
speak Spanish.
It's,
Look at this guy from Texas try to. He thinks we can all
See,
speak Spanish.
I can speak enough Spanish just to let people know that I have a small penis and that I need to go to the bathroom. So that's the basics, really. That's all you need.
My wife does
And it also
Duolingo
just
every night.
confused. It's like I'm going to the men's room, not the women's room. It's just it's small, but it's there. Like I need to go to that one.
I don't think my wife can speak any Spanish, and she does those apps every night.
And it's not sticking.
No, I don't think so.
Just enough to get the points
a-
while you're doing it. Like, yay, the owl's not going to stalk me now. Good.
That's a quick pee.
You know what? I got a diamond-shaped piss hole, and I just push it out fast, dude. It's the same shape as those things behind you on your right shoulder. Diamond shape, bro.
You should have just like a piss jug, like a trucker.
Thought about it. It looks really trashy, but as the show goes on, I will definitely piss in this little trash can next to me. I've done it before. I'll do it again. Fucking. So,
Won't
have
be
you
the
ever
first, won't
had
be
the
the
thought? Yeah, definitely not. Have you never had the thought of doing magic in your stand-up act?
Oh, everyone asks that. I think it's frowned upon by comedians.
Oh yeah, for sure. But I mean, if you're
kinda
if you want to
cheating,
be
right?
a boat act, right?
Right.
Fucking-
It's like
Which
mixing Mexican and continental.
someday I might.
Yeah, dude. Have you heard or read? I listened to it. Have you listened to fucking Running the Light by Sam Talent? The book?
No.
It's great. It's fucking great.
No.
It's the story of a
Yeah.
stand-up comic on the end of his career as he's fading away. He's not popular anymore. It's the most fucked up fucking book, dude. It's fucking rough. Stanhope kept talking about
Great,
it. At
I'll read
Skankfest.
that and
I'm
I'll
like,
go kill
I gotta-
myself.
Dude, it's a rough one, bro. It's rough. But Sam Talent,
that-
who was at
they got an
Skankfest,
audiobook?
and
I'll
he
listen to
wrote
that.
the book. Yeah. It's written, dude. It's read by fucking Kreischer, Tim Dillon, fucking Stanhope, fucking Dan Soder. All these people read the fucking chapters, dude. It's great. It's good shit.
Who did you
The
see at
reason-
Skankfest for the first time that you were like, you'd never seen him before, and now you're like a fan?
I'm not even gonna lie. I'd never seen his act live before, but he had already been a guest on the show. Oddly enough, Blake Hammond, dude.
Okay.
Did you meet him?
Did you? I don't know. I have to look him up and see. I don't know. I don't know if I met him.
Dude
I was gonna say
had a Cincy, man. He fucking crushed.
Blake Hammond. I saw that guy Brian Holtzman for the first time.
Then
Holy
crushes,
shit.
dude.
I could not
He's been in
believe
the
it.
game. He's an LA guy that's been going hard for years, bro.
Oh my god. I was offended.
Yeah, Holtzman is the guy who will sit there in silence for 5 minutes until he thinks it's time to talk again, just because he says something so fucked up. It's hilarious. It's fucking. He loves that. Yeah, I love fucking Brian Holtzman, dude. I seen him. He was in the Houston Skankfest too. It was great. It was great.
One of the jokes he said was so funny. He's like, in my opinion, the only thing Louis C.K. did wrong is he didn't murder those women.
Yeah, yeah. And then he'll just sit on it.
Things. Yeah.
And he'll just sit on it, dude. He'll sit on that uncomfortable laughter, dude, for fucking ever. Like, I don't know if you have that ability, but I can't imagine sitting on that just silence, and he'll be like, "Okay, I'll talk again." That type of shit, just like.
No, I ain't there yet. Someone told me a Brian Holtzman story that after 9/11.
Uh-oh. Is that me or y'all?
So he is going to sit in silence.
Okay, it's not me. I was really worried. I was like, my goddamn internet.
No, this is part of the story. We got to wait for it.
It froze as soon as I said 9/11.
Okay. Yeah, you said 9/11 and the internet went, nah.
Triggered.
Someone told me that after 9/11 happened, that Mitzi Shore wouldn't let Brian Holtzman on stage for a couple weeks because she knew he would just say something terrible.
Yeah. He was the late night closer for years, dude. Did you watch the Comedy Store documentary?
Did I watch that? I think I did a long time ago.
You gotta write these things down.
Yeah,
so you're gonna want to watch Running the Light, and you're gonna watch that one. It's fucking great, man. It talks about like the history of that shit. Yeah. He's writing so hard right now for the listener. He's writing his ass off, dude. I'm pretty sure he has the entire
I'm gonna watch it.
Captions of the show written down. Now, the reason I was asking about like, do you fuck with the paranormal shit, because Jimothy down here, he's a paranormal enthusiast, sir. Think he's seen some ghosts in his day. You ever seen any shit like that, Joe?
No, I haven't. I want to so bad because I need to know that there's something else out there. I want to make sure. I want there to be more than just this.
All right, so what's the scariest type of ghost you think, Joe? If you had to see a ghost, what's the scariest one you could see? It's always a little kid.
Oh, a little kid?
Yeah.
I'd be more afraid to see like a skeleton looking guy, like a skeleton pop out of my closet.
They're all really?
Yeah, I saw yeah.
Based on movies and shit, it's always the little kid ghosts that are scariest.
Yes. It's absolutely the children. The kitty spirit. It's because it's never a kid. It's always something else that's like trying to lure you there.
No, I always assumed that they were like little kids that got fucked to death or something, and fucking that's why they're there. That's what I always assumed.
Depends on what the ghost says.
Put it in my butt? I don't know.
I mean, if the kid's a ghost, I think you gotta believe them.
If they're inviting it, then they're just a Victorian child, just normal. If they're inviting it, but if they're like, no, stay away, that's the ones that didn't want it. Those are the kids that got fucked to death. So it's context. Context tells you everything you need to know.
What kind of ghost?
How come it's always a Victorian?
Why is that?
Ghost.
That's a good
like
question.
a new
Why
ghost.
is it always old school?
It's never like It's never like a lesbian
That's because
that's building a
these
bookshelf.
millennial ghosts, they don't do ghost work.
Yeah,
None
why
of them
aren't there
wanna
like
work.
any 1997 ghosts?
I mean, here's the thing though. I've seen my grandmother died in 2005, and I had a ghost of her appear like 3 later. So like I've had recent ghosts and shit like that appear. Like that is a thing. Like it's the more popular ones are like the ghosts of the Civil War track this battleground. And they come out at night and they load their cannons and jerk each other off on the field. If you look, we can see them here. Like it's always like that kind of stuff, like on the shows and everything. But the thing about it is a lot of those TV shows, it's all fake. That's the problem
Well, I
with
mean,
it. Is
hold
it's
on,
all
hold on. You've got to get us past it all being fake because I'm still in the
I say
it's all fake.
a lot of it. It's not all fake, but it's there's a lot of it that is making something out of nothing, like movement and noises and shit that's going on. And a lot of it's like, that's not anything. That's nothing. And some of it is like, did you see that? And it's like clearly fake stuff, like stuff that was set up to move, or like people react stuff that's not there, like very overhyped and dramatized. And that's what a whole lot of it is.
Like, did y'all ever?
And a lot of
listen
them
to
using
Art?
like computer programs and shit that are like, look what it's doing here. And it's like, it's literally nothing. Like this is, you ever use like a Snapchat filter and it puts a face on like the wall or something next to you?
Yeah.
It's not 'cause there's a fucking ghost there. It's because it's a glitch in a program. And like, it's a lot of the same shit that's on those shows. So
Okay.
it's a lot of it is nonsense. Now, some of it is real. Like I've went out, I've done a million investigations. I've got the same type of evidence and stuff that you would see on a TV show, and that I know is real because I don't have any way to fake that stuff because I don't have the money or the programs or technology or anything like that. So I've had plenty of the same evidence. So I don't know.
Do you think there's ghosts in graveyards? Because people say there's ghosts. People have sightings in graveyards, but I figure they wouldn't be hanging around the graveyard.
Like where their body is.
Yeah.
Now I think here's the biggest part of what I believe. The things that are haunted a lot of the times are people. A lot of ghosts are it's going to be like psychic manifestations of stuff. That's a big part of what I believe with it, is that if you want to see a ghost, you get in the right mind space and shit. It's the same thing with people who like meditate and like have all this like clearness. It's the same kind of shit. Like the human brain is just capable of some wild shit. That's kind of what I think a lot of it is. It's a lot of psychic projection and making things just kind of happen because you will it to happen so much. So like on its own, I wouldn't think that a graveyard would be as haunted as like a hospital or something, you know, like, because why would they hang around with their bodies? You would think that they would hang around where the trauma happened or something that like separated their
So is it
soul
always trauma that keeps them around?
I mean, it's
Like
it
what?
could
Okay,
be-
let's just say I live a good life. How do I get to hang out on Earth after?
I mean, I don't know that there's a specific recipe for a ghost, but I mean, like theoretically, like it doesn't
okay.
necessarily have to be something where something bad happened. Like if you go to the same fucking glory hole every single day for like 20 years and then you die of a heart attack, your ghost might stick its fucking dick through that hole in the wall one day, and like people are gonna be like, there was nobody here and I saw like a little pecker come through the hole. Like I swear. Like theoretically, that could be a recipe for a ghost. Like it could just be that energy wants to go back there. So
Ghost cocks are scary. That might be the name of the episode. Hold on. Ghost cocks are scary. He said, "Fuck this."
just ghosting us.
Yeah. Ghost cocks are scary is hilarious.
Ghost
didn't
cocks
even
are
think-
only scary though if they're uncircumcised.
Oh,
Nobody wants to see an uncut ghost cock. Like not at all. Just
Fun
dripping
fact,
with
Fun
fucking
fact I just
ectoplasm.
learned. Fun fact I just learned that as of like 2004, 50% of all the world's men were uncircumcised. Now it's closer to 76. 76%.
That are
or some shit.
uncircumcised?
Uncircumcised, yeah.
I don't have
like,
a son,
dude-
but I probably wouldn't have circumcised him.
Dude, I had this whole argument with my wife. Fucking whenever we were pregnant the last time, I was like, if we have a boy, there's no way. Like, it's genital mutilation, really, if you think about
Yes.
it. If you think about it.
I agree. And I got
Boots Barbecue.
I see.
Boots
I
Backyard
was
said
circumcised.
it's an unholy or unholy glory hole. Fucking- but yeah, dude, there's no way I'm chopping the skin off my kid's cock.
No, I wouldn't want to do that to my kid. I didn't have a say in it. See, but I was circumcised born, but over the years, tugging on it so much, I've reformed it back. So it's
What the fuck did I come into?
Yeah, you just came back. We're trying to bring back our foreskins.
I've reclaimed it.
People have too much time on their hands.
Too much dick in
Oh,
my
you never
hands.
wanted to bring your turtleneck back? Are you cut or uncut, Joe?
Oh yeah, I'm cut like a diamond.
It sucks, right? Now,
The
do
women
you have
love it.
kids? Do you have
No.
kids?
Not yet.
Okay, whenever you do, if you had a boy, are you getting it cut?
I'm gonna probably save as much money as possible, so I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna forego
Exactly,
that.
dude. Hell
Yeah.
yeah. We're on the same boat. Like, I think it's kind of fucked up. I read a stat recently, like in 2004 or some shit like that. It was like fucking 50% of the planet was cut.
Mm,
Now it's closer to like 75%.
wow.
People are not cutting their shit anymore. So just know, anybody out there listening, your daughters are about to suck on a fucking turtlenecks, dude. Just fucking just lose skin in their mouths. Fucking
But if that's
you
true
got.
that less people are doing that, then how come every time you draw a penis, it's always a circumcised?
it's prettier.
Yeah,
Nobody
every time
wants
I
to
do my house in A-frame too. So
nobody wants to draw this.
Well, do you think do you think the kids of the future are gonna be drawing that in their notebooks then?
Yeah, for sure. They're just maybe just a little something at the end right there. They just have to do the dotted lines like we used to do, like it was spitting something. Fucking I just thought of this the other day. Did y'all ever get in trouble? Like, were y'all wrestling fans growing up?
Oh yeah.
I've got wrestling
Okay.
on in the room next to me now.
All right.
Still in.
Me and you, Jimothy, we are goats. All right, like we're the old school. I don't know if y'all can see, but I got Stone Cold drawn for me,
Wow.
painted for me.
That's
You
like
know,
a photo.
fucking. I pull it down every other episode. I just gotta show people how fucking
Were you
beautiful this.
WWF growing up then instead of WCW or
I was a WWF guy, dude.
same? I
did
watched
love
WCW once when I was a kid, and I was like, "This looks fake. They're not even hitting each other. This is not even
Yeah.
real." Like it was just that bad. And I was
Where's
like, "I'm
the
gonna put the
blood,
real
you
stuff back
faggots?
on." We go back over to
But,
USA.
Did y'all ever get in trouble for doing the
DX
school?
crotch chop. Oh yeah.
How many
Constantly.
kids were sent to the office for doing that?
I was one of them for sure. I got kicked off the school bus
Yell
for
and
it
suck it
because
in the hallways. Yeah.
I was one of the cool kids that got the last seat on the bus. Right? I was that cool. Are y'all ready for that? I was that cool. All right. Fucking, I had the last seat on the bus, but then I would like jump out. The cars behind you could see you in that fucking one window in the very back, and I'd be like, ah. Fucking bus driver saw it. I got in trouble. So fucking,
We got in trouble for that,
Yeah.
but we would moon the cars behind us. So like we would get in trouble for that. They're like,
no, that's way.
that's it was funny.
You're just seducing pedophiles on the fucking road.
I mean, it is a minor exposing themselves, so yeah, technically.
It's a minor exposure. That's right. Nah, come on now. It's just a little
That
thing.
was where I first saw my boob, though. Was in the back seat of the bus.
Say that again.
So that's where I saw my first boob. Was in the back seat of the bus. So
Wow.
first one in real life.
What was the first boob you ever saw, Joe?
8th grade. It was we just graduated middle school, and it was at a party. It was at a pool party, like graduation party.
Now, was the boob for you, or did somebody pull their boobs out?
No, it was for me.
Oh, nice, nice.
I was
I'll always
peeking
remember that.
because she was showing somebody else. I was creeping.
Did y'all ever get a hand job on the bus?
No. I started getting rides with people before that was even possible.
Okay, I should preface this with I went to a private school and we would have to go to church camp and shit like that. Church camp ruled. Church camp ruled. All the whores and all the fucking horny dudes were all in one place in the woods and like 5 counselors.
Yeah. I was big into like youth group in my Baptist church growing up. We went to youth camp every year.
Yeah.
Spring
Youth camp
and summer.
ruled, dude. Joe, you got to go to youth camp right now.
Right now. They call me the tortoise because I get there before the hare does.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Fucking yeah, those church youth group shit. Did you grow up religious household or no?
Oh yeah.
What religion? Uh-oh.
What symbol is he pulling out?
Oh, the good kind. The good kind. That's the ones that wards off evil spirits. Hell yeah, dude. Okay, the good kind. Fucking yeah, I mean, dude, you never had to go to church camp or anything?
No, I did Catholic school till 8th grade.
So you got some action?
No, nothing.
It's repressed. He forgot about it.
I told you I was a nerd.
Oh, he didn't like you. Okay.
I did magic.
Oh shit. Okay. Nah, there was plenty of whores at the old Christian church camps, dude. We weren't Catholic. We were the non-denominational kind, so even the fucking counselors were getting a little dirty. It was fucked up. It was fucked up, dude. It was super fucked up. Fucking okay. All right. Now I'm gonna let me hit my notes real quick. I got okay. Didn't talk about Thanksgiving. How'd y'all do Thanksgiving?
I've had 4 turkey plates so far in the last 3 days with
God
leftovers.
Damn, your parents that divorced?
We had Thanksgiving dinner at my aunt's, and then we had a second Thanksgiving dinner. We cook another one here, so we get like leftovers. So I've had 3 plates of that. So it brings me up to 4. I'll probably have another one tonight before bed.
That's not bad.
It's my favorite holiday.
Your favorite, really?
I mean, you don't have to buy anything. You don't have to buy anybody anything. You just eat and drink.
I hate turkey.
You hate turkey?
Turkey.
What do you do?
sucks
Ham?
Dick, dude. Yeah, ham all day, dude. Yeah, look at me. I'm a goddamn ham. Fucking ham all day. Fuck turkey. Turkey sucks more dick than Hamas, dude. It's terrible. It's terrible. Fucking now, okay, wait. Do you do the Fleshlight cranberry sauce, or you do like some fresh shit?
I've never been a cranberry sauce guy. We don't even bother making it.
Really?
Yeah, I don't eat it. I don't want sweet. I like salty and savory.
Okay, I had to go to the doctor today. I'm a salty and savory guy too. I've said this 1,000 times. If the guy in the van rolled up and was like, "I've got a charcuterie board for you," he could get me. He could get me in the van. He's not getting with me candy, right?
Salt and vinegar chips. Yeah.
I don't fuck with candy. I went to the doctor today. They're like, "Well, it looks like you have a sugary diet." I was like, "There's no fucking way. There's no goddamn way." I don't fuck with sweets.
You don't drink sodas or anything?
Diet Cokes, dude. That's it. Diet Coke.
That's probably where the sugar is coming from. Whatever that is.
Dude, I don't need your fucking your angry shit pointed my way. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. I'll be honest with you. With your voodoo magic. But what about you, Jimothy? What's the go-to Thanksgiving meal?
Well, I do like turkey. I like turkey, but I also like ham. And I like a good dressing. I like sweet potatoes with marshmallows melted on the top of them. I like that.
You're
I like
naming everything I hate.
No, those are good. Good
Sweet
stuff.
potatoes are trash.
I'm not a squash fan.
I love. I'll eat pumpkin pie after too. Like, it's so good.
Pumpkin pie is good.
But
Pumpkin pie is good. Yeah, I
Just
will
some
fuck a
pumpkin pie.
pumpkin pie like I'm fucking the dude from American Pie. I wish I could remember his name. It'd been a lot funnier.
My mom makes a
this-
good
we-
pumpkin pie too. It's pretty good. She'll bake the pumpkin and scoop it out, and she doesn't use like the filling.
See,
we buy them from the store.
I don't care. I'll eat the one from the store. I'll eat the homemade one with the canned stuff. I'll eat the one like where you actually cook like the gourd and do it. It's all going to the same place. It doesn't matter. It looks like it's all coming out the same. Like I love it. But we went on vacation for Thanksgiving. We went to the Great Wolf Lodge. So we had a family Thanksgiving the Sunday before, but on Thanksgiving Day we ate at the buffet at the resort, and they had like all like the classic stuff, but they also had prime rib up on there, and so I had prime rib for Thanksgiving on the day this year. So that was new for me.
Dude, that sounds
like
good.
that.
I'd rather do that.
Is Great Wolf Lodge the big water park place?
Yeah, it's got an indoor water park with it, and it's like just a big ass hotel. It's indoor and there's an outdoor water park, and it's they've got like the Magic Quest stuff on all the different floors too, where you walk around with like your remote control wand and get stuff and play games and things like that. So it's pretty fun.
Dude, when I was in Vegas, Skankfest, I went down the street to Tony Roma's, got $8.99 prime rib.
Where was that at?
It was at Tony Roma's at whatever the casino was across from the Golden Nugget.
God damn, no shit. I missed that one.
It was prime rib.
I was staying at the Golden Nugget.
Corn, yeah. It was good for $8.99, but I've never seen anything so cheap. I was the youngest person in there by 50 years.
Easily, you brought the median age down a lot.
Dude, we kept making jokes about the fucking their big thing at the Golden Nugget was their raspberry salad. There was posters everywhere about it, and we just kept making jokes about it. You're not balling unless you got that raspberry salad, bitch. Let's go. Let's go. Fucking no, like hold on. You said you were in Harry Potter land, basically. What's up with the magic wand shit?
Much. It's if I had one here, I'd pull it out right now. But it
was
like
a real
you've got
magic
all these
wand.
different. Yeah, it's like it's a wireless wand thing, not a Hitachi. It's like it's got all this stuff on it. So the inside, it's got like a light, like an infrared light, like a remote control. And you walk around, and there's like all these fixtures on the wall, and you have to go to this like cluster of trees with like TVs built into them, and you cast at that, and you pick a quest of whatever you want to do, and there's like 50 fucking things to do on it. And you walk around, and it's like you have to find each of these certain things. Like there's different crystals and different colors on the walls, and you have to go between. There's like 3 different floors with 5 different hallways worth of stuff to go down. So it's like you have to do thing and then go all the way up to the 4th floor, and like it's a lot of going up and down the elevator between the floors, and it's like it takes a lot of time, and it's like it's one of those. It's a cool vacation. It's not relaxing at all, but it's the physical embodiment of I'm gonna sleep good tonight. Like that's absolutely what it is. It'll wear your ass out.
These are shits that my wife never suggests to me because I know I'm gonna be like, I'll go to level 2 and I'll go, this is fucking gay. This is gay, and I'm done. There's no way I'm handling that.
I was doing it I was probably into it more than the kids were because like, it was just stupid fun. And it was like, no, guys, let's go over here. Give me your wand. I'll do it for you. And it's just I'm walking around like, Psa!
All right, I'm gonna. We're coming up to the end of the show here. I'm going to surprise y'all with a question. All right, Rage and Pillage. Okay, everybody's partied really hard, and everybody's stolen something, right? I'm going to hit Joe with the Rage. Jimothy, I'm going to hit you with the Pillage. Okay. Joe, what's your favorite party story that cannot get you in trouble today?
Okay. So one time I was seeing ZZ Top live.
The originals?
Yeah, everyone was alive still.
Hell yeah.
I was in college, and I got so drunk that I climbed over the guardrail into the VIP section and just started eating all their barbecue pulled pork. and a security guard came up to me. He's like, "Are you supposed to be here?" And I just blurted out the name of one of the sponsors, and he just left me alone.
Nice. Nice.
That's the drunkest I've ever been. But like
Confidence will take you everywhere.
my friends all wanted to leave, but I didn't get to hear LaGrange yet. And I'm like, I'm not going to leave without hearing LaGrange.
For sure. Fun fact, my dad used to play in a band with Dusty Hill.
No shit.
Yeah, that's why I said the original band, because yeah. Fucking that's cool. Fucking all right, Jimothy. Everybody's stolen something. Chapstick out of your mom's purse, or land from the Palestinians. Fucking fucking what's something you've ever stolen that can't get you in trouble today, brother?
The funniest thing probably that I've ever stolen. One time I managed a GameStop, and it was in a plaza right next to a Walmart. So I was told, hey, I ordered a big tray of chicken, like the family pack of fried chicken from the Walmart deli. I just need you to go in and pick it up. And that's what I was told. Go in and pick it up. Not go in and buy it, go in and pick it up. So right. I go in and I go up to the deli, because in this Walmart, it was right next to the entrance. I walk in, I said, hey, I've given you a chicken under Jimmy. And they said, all right, here you go. And they give me this big ass plate full of chicken. I turn and just walk straight out the door, taking this thing of chicken. And I get out to the car, and I'm like, how much did this whole thing cost? And Tori's like, what do you mean? You didn't pay for it? I said, you told me to go pick it up. I thought you had prepaid ahead of time. It's like, no. I'm like, well, I'm not going back in. We're already out. Nobody chased me down.
Yeah, for sure.
We're done. This is over with. Let's go. Dinner served.
Dude, if you give me a checkout lane, or self-checkout, I'm stealing every time. Every time. All right, let's wrap this shit up. Fucking Joe, where can people find you? You got any shows coming up? This will be out in 3 weeks, I think.
3 weeks. You can follow me at Jokes Russell on Instagram, and December 29th and 30th, I'll be opening for Tara Canastraci at Uncle Vinny's Comedy Club in Point Pleasant, New Jersey.
Hell yeah.
And you can also follow the Cheese Show on YouTube, where me and my wife, we eat a cheese every week. We have a guest. We make fun of the cheese. We sing a parody song about the cheese. It's a lot of fun. And you can just search Cheese Show on YouTube. It's the first thing that comes up.
Shit's funny. I did watch one episode, and it was pretty funny. Yeah. So
thanks, man.
Hell yeah. It's funny shit. Jimothy, where can people find you, bro?
I am on the other hand, everything online. Jimothy Strange. That's Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, all the things. They all just match that name. So anywhere that there's a social media presence, you can probably find me under that name. So,
I'm going to follow you right now.
Do it. And when your name pops up, I'll follow you back.
Everybody else, thanks for watching, and we will fucking see you next Tuesday. That means cunt.
Tell your friends to review. Tell your friends to.
And if you don't know, now you know.
Dude.